Who let that woman in here? This is a private event. You need to leave.
I'm not here to cause trouble.
You're already causing trouble by being here. Leave. Now.
Is everything all right over there?
Everything is fine. Just a misunderstanding. You have 10 seconds before I call the police. Do you understand me?
I just want to say
Look at you. Look at what you don't belong here and you know it. Who is she?
Call to see
the security. I don't know how you got in here, but this is the last wedding you will ever crash. Get out of my garden. Now. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Hey! Stop!
Are you hurt? Are you okay?
I'm all right.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened.
Linda, she was trespassing and she fell. It was an accident.
Should we call an ambulance?
She's completely fine. Please, everyone go back to your seats. Security is coming. This is handled.
You have a good heart. You always did.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
That's all right, son. Check your phone.
What is it? What are you looking at? Show me. Marcus, talk to me. What is on that phone?
How long?
How long what? Marcus, you're scaring me. Just tell me what is on...
How long?
She didn't see it coming. That was the part that would stay with Marcus long after everything else. Not the betrayal itself, not the messages, not the 2 years of it happening right in front of him. What stayed was the fact that she never saw it coming. That she stood there in her white dress with frosting on her gloves from grabbing an old woman and throwing her into a wedding cake, and she genuinely did not know what was on that phone until she read it. His mother had known for 6 weeks. She had found out the way mothers find out things their sons are too close to see, not through drama, not through confrontation, but through patience. A conversation overheard. A name mentioned twice when it shouldn't have been mentioned once. A look between two people at a dinner table that lasted half a second too long and told her everything she needed to know. She did not call Marcus. She knew what he would do. He would ask. And the moment he asked, everything would go underground and she would never be able to prove it. And he would spend the rest of his life half believing her and half resenting her for saying it. So she did something else. She dressed in the oldest clothes she owned, borrowed worse ones from a woman at her church, matted her hair, dirtied her coat, practiced the walk for 3 days in her living room until it felt like a second skin. And she walked through the gate of that garden on the day of the wedding, and she waited. She didn't need to do anything. She just needed to be there. Because she knew her son's bride, knew what lived underneath the practiced smile and the perfect chignon and the long white gloves. Had seen it in small moments over 2 years, the way she spoke to waiters, the way she looked at people who couldn't give her anything, the way her face changed when no one important was watching. She knew exactly what that woman would do when she saw a homeless stranger walk into her wedding. She just needed Marcus to see it too. What she didn't plan was the cake. That was real. The broken shoe on the stone path, the stumble, the 4 tears coming down. That was not in the plan, and she would have bruises on her shoulder for 2 weeks after. But she sat up from the ground covered in white frosting and she thought, this is better. This is better because now there is no ambiguity. Now there is only what happened, witnessed by 200 people, and a phone full of 6 weeks of evidence that she had forwarded to her son 30 seconds before she walked through that gate. Marcus read every message on the ground beside her. He helped her up before he said anything to anyone. That was the first thing he did. He helped her up, brushed frosting from her coat, and held her arm until she was steady. Then he stood. Then he turned around. The wedding did not happen that day. What happened instead was much quieter and took much longer and cost everyone involved something they did not get back. Marcus moved into his mother's house for 3 weeks while he figured out what a life looked like when you rebuilt it from the foundation instead of just repainting the walls. His mother made coffee every morning at 6. They sat at the kitchen table and talked until the light changed. She never said, "I told you so." Not once. He asked her once, about a month later, why she had come in disguise. Why not just tell him? Why the rags, the performance, the cake? She looked at him over her coffee cup. She said, "Because you needed to see who she was. Not hear it from me. See it with your own eyes, in front of everyone." Marcus looked at his coffee. He said, "You could have just sent me the messages." His mother, would you have believed them? He didn't answer. She nodded once, the way she did when a conversation had reached the place it was always going. Outside the kitchen window, the morning was doing what mornings do, arriving without asking, certain of itself, indifferent to what happened the day before. Marcus finished his coffee. He said, "Thank you." His mother said, "I know."